right, I'm muting so I can say bye. Bye,
Hi,
guys.
Allison.
I've got to go pack. So,
All right, have fun. Okay, so we are starting with project number one. Easy peasy. This one's an easy fun fold, but I had never done it before. And like I said, I was inspired by Connie Stewart to do this one. So we have already pre-scored everything for you. So you do need your paper trimmer, and then I'm going to show you what you have to do here.
and then I die cut them.
So from this first score line here, so just so you can see, from the first score line here, we're going to come down 1 1/8 inches and we're going to cut from this score line to the last score line. So you're going to come in 1 1/8, depending on your trim. And then what I do is I just take, if you're using one of our trimmers, it's really easy to line up
Oh, yeah, I can't do that.
Oh my
on
God.
that score line and then cut all the way down to the last score line. And it's okay if it goes a little over or a little short, you can easily fix it.
This is one of my Aunt Lizzie presents.
Okay, so once you have that cut done, you're going to flip it and you're going to do the same thing.
I'll see you. Okay. Can I call you? I'll call you.
So you line it up at that first score line and you come down to the last score line.
And if there's anything I need to do.
And what did you say? What was the measurement to cut at?
Come in, you come in, line this up with your paper trimmer, come over to 1 1/8, and then start at the first score line and then go down to the last score line. And mine are a little over. You probably can't see it in a couple spots, but you're not even gonna notice it in the end.
So 1 1/8.
1 1/8, and then you flip it and do the same thing on both sides.
And you just cut from the two.
Yeah, you're just cutting like this. So then you're going to end up with it looking like this.
Okay.
So I'll let everybody get that part done and then let me know when everybody's ready.
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 Okay. Then what we're going to do is you want to burnish all of these. So this one's going to go, your first one will go this way. These go in. This goes like this. I'm looking at my sample just so I don't mess it up. And it goes like this. So basically mountain, mountain, and these back here are technically valley. And you're going to end up with this. And that's how it folds, just like that. Okay. So everybody got that? So burnish that really good once you get it all folded together. And theoretically, it should line up at the over here at, whoops. Mine's a little off, so that just means my score line was a little off when I started, but it's nothing you're going to notice once you put everything together.
Okay, so Debbie, I'm sorry, I'm catching up.
That's fine.
I'm trying to make I had to go close the garage door. Because Jay left it open. Okay, so we're doing.
Did you get your cuts?
No, that's what I'm doing. It's doing the cut.
Okay, 1 1/8, 1 1/8 from each side, and you're going to start at the top score line and go down to the last.
Okay, so just yes, 1 1/8 and
go in 1 1/8 and then cut from score line to score line.
Okay, I can
and do that on both sides.
Okay, all right. That's the part I missed.
Okay.
Okay. Oops. Oh shoot.
Okay, then while she's catching up there, and I can show you how to do the fold as soon as you have that done, Tracie.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I know how to do the fold. I just couldn't remember what.
Okay. Then we're going to cut your piece, and I didn't pre-cut this time. I kind of decided I'd wait so I could show everybody how, just in case you had questions on cutting. You're going to pick your DSP, your peach pie, and we're going to cut two of them. We're going to start with the bigger cut first. 1 7/8 by 5 1/4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 5 1/4 and I'm going to cut that. Now this paper isn't directional, so it doesn't matter. And then I'm going to go 1 7/8, and we're going to cut two of those. And that's going to be these pieces right here that go on each end. So you want two of those. So 2 at 1 7/8 by 5 1/4. 7/8.
1 7/8.
1 7/8 by 5 1/4. And then you want 2 little pieces, and that's these pieces that go right up here. And I flipped them on the back side. That's why they look different. Because it's this pattern on the back of this one. And those are 3/8 by 4 1/4. If you want, you can use this little strip, or you can use, anything you just cut off of. So I don't think I'll get 2 of them out of here. No. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to take this piece here. I'm going to cut it at 4 1/4. And then I'm going to do 3/8. One, let's see. 2, 3. And you can cut it a little bit bigger if you want. Find my 3/8 here. Because I think I cut these a little bit bigger. I cut one of mine at 5/8 because I slid it over too far, but it'll be fine because we're going to cover part of it up anyway. Okay, then that's all the cutting you're going to do. Let me know when everybody's caught up.
I share my stamping room with my husband's shop, so I'm just going to stay on muted. If I'll turn it back on if I need to, but just so you know, I'm not trying to be unsociable.
Okay, no problem.
You don't want to hear him hammering, so.
I didn't
Okay, is
get
everybody ready?
I didn't get the
Yes.
2 little strips.
So you cut 2 strips at 1 7/8 by 5 1/4.
Yep, I got those, but the smaller ones. These.
3/8 by 4 1/4.
3/8.
How did you measure 3/8?
Like I said, you can do it. One of mine I cut wider. It doesn't matter. They can be wider because they're going to go behind this white piece right
Okay.
here.
Okay. So I'm like, I can't make that work. Like,
So I said I cut one of mine at 5/8 because I slid it over too far. Okay. Once you have everything cut, the first thing you want to do is attach these 2 pieces in these 2 spots right here. Basically the front and the back of, or the left side and the right side of the card. And you can use glue, tear and tape, Stampin' Seal Plus, whatever your go-to is. I flip-flop back and forth between glue and Stampin' Seal Plus. That's my go-tos. Okay.
Where my other little piece? Oh, see gluing.
All right. Once you have those 2 attached, preferably straight, unlike how I just put mine on. Okay, then you want to take the bigger piece of basic white, and I did the happy birthday on this one. So because I felt like it was for the cards I designed, the happy birthday fit on this one the best. I mean, you could use any of the others. It's just some of the other cards you won't be able to use happy birthday because the stamping area isn't quite as wide. And we're going to stamp peach pie. Right in the center. Just like that. And then I took a blending brush and went around the edges. My peach pie, here, I'm going to stamp it again on the back. I'm wondering if this wasn't clean very good. It's got a funky color to it.
Oops.
There, that's better. And then I just took a blending brush and ran around the edges. I'm just going to bring in a scrap piece here.
Oh, okay. So this was your larger white piece, right?
Yes, the larger white piece. Okay, so now you should have that. Then what you're going to do. Okay. Then what you can do is attach your two strips that are going to go underneath here. That's why I said the width doesn't really matter. Well, let me think a minute. How did I actually, what we'll do is attach these strips right here. And you want to attach them right here to the bottom of this piece right here, and then to the edge of it. Now, if it's a little too long, you can just trim it off with your scissors. It should fit just perfectly though. Should fit just like that. And you'll put one here and one here. Now I flipped mine so that I'm using the back side of that DSP, so you have the other pattern going right here. So you're going to put those two strips right here. One of mine is wider, but you're not going to notice.
Across?
Yeah, all the way across. So it's going to go all the way across. So here's our center fold piece. It should fit from here to the edge.
Okay.
And then just line them up top and bottom. So attach
Okay.
those two pieces. Like I said, one of mine is wider because I cut it wider, but it's not going to matter because you're not going to see it.
And I cut mine wider on purpose because
Just to make it easier. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, it doesn't matter because you're going to put that white piece over top of it. So okay. Okay, everybody got their little strips down?
Yes.
Perfect. Then you're just going to take this basic white piece that you just stamped your greeting on, and it's going to go right there in the center of that, just like this. So here's what it looks like, and we're just going to attach that just like that. You just want to make sure you've got the same amount top and bottom of that DSP behind there, that little strip, so that you have it centered right there. And then you should have this going on right here. Just like that. And this white piece goes right here for your, where you can write your little greeting, and that's it. That's why I said this one's actually quite simple. It looks difficult, but it's not once you put it together. It's the first time I had ever made this card. And I thought, well, I'll try it, but I felt like it wasn't, once you get the scoring, and the cutting down, it's pretty easy to put together.
Yeah.
And then there's
I,
that.
yeah, I would say make yourself a template
Yep.
while it's fresh in your mind and just keep it, and that will help. That's
Usually what I do
I
too.
will be doing.
Yeah. And then you just add your bling. Tracie and I had decided to pick this color combination to use of the in colors because these will be going away come next year when the new catalog comes out in May. So we thought it would be a good time to bring these back in.
Plus, I
Okay.
really like them.
And there you go. There's project number 1. All right. Everybody done and ready, or do you need a couple more minutes?
I could use a couple more minutes, please.
Okay, not a problem.
I can use a minute, Debbie. What you guys don't know is that Debbie stamps and cuts a lot faster than I do. And she's very speedy.
Are all of the colors going away?
For the 2024 to 2026 in colors will be going away, but we'll get 5 more new in colors.
Okay, so at
you
some point we need to order, if we want extras of those, we better order more, or
Yes.
is that?
Yes. So
Yes,
what I like to start telling my customers, and Tracie does the same thing, is come January or February, about that time frame, I start reminding people, if you didn't get the refills, like the ink refills for the 2024 to 2026 in colors, get them before they go on the last chance list. Because once they go on the last chance list, they go very quickly. So
yeah,
if you
don't wait till March 1st. You won't get.
Yeah, don't wait till March. So if you like the paper and you want to get more of it, I suggest you order it earlier rather than later. If you don't have the refills yet, get the refills. If you want more of the cardstock, get that. If you like the bling, the ribbon went away when we got the new in colors in. They didn't carry over the ribbon that was there the year before, but everything else is still available. The designer series paper, the cardstock, the bling, and then the ink pads and the refills. So if you like those and want to get more of it or haven't stocked up on everything, now's the time to do it. Okay.
So you let us know when they're going to start going away so I can.
Well, my suggestion is, Cheryl, to order sometime January or February, put in an order and get them then if you want more of those in color stuff. Because I think the next last chance list will come out
Probably March 1st.
I think March 1st, but and more than likely all the 2024 to 2026 in colors will be on that list when it comes out. Because the pre-order for people that are demonstrators, pre-order will start middle of March and go run through April, and then the catalog goes live in May. So more than likely you need to jump on that January or February.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Now, this is the one I had dreams about this morning. That's why I had to make another one.
Great.
But it's actually really easy. And this is what it looks like. And Tracie and I cut and scored all these little pieces. She wasn't happy with me.
There might have been some bad words
as we were doing it. So, and this is the one I made this morning just to make sure I had it all right, but I did have everything together. Okay. So what you want to do, because you have a lot of parts and pieces in your packet. And I think what we'll do is first we will set everything aside with the packet stuff, and we're going to cut our designer series paper first. So I used, here's the 2 different patterns. Here's the front and back. I used both because I used this piece here is the background here. And then this piece here is the ones we cut for right here. So what we're going to do, if you're doing the same patterns like I did, you're going to take the coordinating pattern here, this one here, and we're going to cut this at 3 3/4 by 5. And at some point you will need just one little strip. See, here's all my little notes back here. You will need one little strip that I ended up putting back here because here's where you can write your greeting and stuff on this card. There's no place on the front, so we put a piece on the back. Okay, so you want to cut your first piece at 3 3/4 by 5. Like I said, here's that little strip you can use. And then
Oh, I
3
know.
3/4. And of course, this piece here could be used for another card.
3 3/4 by 5.
Okay, so you have that piece. That was the easy one. Now we're going to take the coordinating piece here and we're going to cut at, I want to make sure I'm reading everything right here. We want 3 3/4 by 1 1/2. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this at 3 3/4, and then I'm going to go 1 1/2. So there's 1, and that should be, yes, that piece there. It looks a little smaller if I line it up here, only because these were in 1/8 inch cuts and we decided to change that. We didn't want everybody having to do 1/8 inch cuts if they didn't have to. And then we want 2 3/4 by 1. So,
Excuse me, Debbie, what was
yes,
the 3 3/4 by what?
3 3/4 by 1 1/2.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Yeah, just tell me if I'm going too fast. 3 3/4 by 1 1/2 is your first cut. Next cut is 1 1/2 by 2 3/4. So I'm going to trim this one down to 2 3/4 and then go 1 1/2. And then that is going to be this piece. Oh, that's not right. 2 3/4. Okay, I just made this box this morning. Now why am I having?
Is this what your dream was like?
I guess 3 3/4 by 1 1/2. Give me a second here. 3 3/4. Okay, that was this one. Yeah, that's that one. Then the second one is 3 by 1. Sorry, hopefully I didn't. I'll have to check. I just went through this whole thing this morning and now all of a sudden something doesn't, either I printed something wrong or 2 3/4 by 1. Did I mess everybody up now? Okay. 2 3/4 by 1 is the second cut. 2 3/4.
2 3/4 by 1. Okay, I might have enough paper then. Okay.
2
2
3/4 by
3/4
1.
Okay.
That's the second cut.
Okay.
Yep, right there. Okay. See, this was how my nightmare was. Now I'm calling it a nightmare. And then the next one is 1 by 2. So I'm going to just do my 1 right here. And then trim this down to 2. And then that's the third little box, or the technically second little box, but third piece. And then the last piece is 1 by 1. So should have 1 by 1 right here.
So we should have 4 total pieces of DSP.
You should have, yes, not counting the big piece you put on the back. Technically 5.
Oh, okay. I'm missing one then. Hang on.
You didn't cut, did you cut this piece for the back right here?
Yeah, I cut that piece.
Okay, so then you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, okay. Hang on. I'm missing.
Okay, does everybody have their 5 pieces cut?
Yes.
I think I
Okay.
only have 4 as well. Can we
I
just
only
maybe
have four.
quickly
Yeah.
review?
Yes, okay, so the first piece should be a coordinating piece right here. That's 3 3/4 by 5.
Got that.
That's going to go back here.
Got
Okay.
it.
Then this first piece here, and I'm even going to measure as I go just to make sure, 1.5 by 3 3/4. And that's going to go in this spot right here.
Okay, that's the piece I don't have. Hang on.
Okay, I have that one.
Okay. 1 by 2 3/4 goes right here. The second one,
Maybe that's the one I'm missing. 1
1
by
by 2 3/4.
wait, maybe this is good.
And then what's the next one?
The next one is 1 by 2,
This one.
And then there's one more.
1 by 1. That little tiny box at the end,
Okay,
right
got it.
there.
And that's this one.
Okay, does everybody have their 5 pieces?
Just about.
Okay, let me know when you're all ready.
And one of my
That
pieces
one
is
by
going to have
one
to
is
be
hard
small.
cut.
Okay. Now, what I found to be the easiest when I did this again this morning is let's take our parts and pieces here, like all the black layers. Pull out all your black layers. So what we're going to do is attach all of these to the black layers. So the bigger piece is going to go on the 4 by 5 1/4, the biggest piece of black right here. It's going to look like that. So go ahead and attach those. I just found it easier to kind of attach some of these pieces together now, so we didn't have so many pieces floating around. Okay, so this will go on here. Like that. And then what you have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 2 of these that are the same. Set one aside because one is for the greeting to go on that fits right here. So set one of the black pieces aside. And then you should be able to take all the pieces of designer series paper, and they should, I say should, if we cut them all right, they should all line up on your little pieces of black, just like that. Okay, so now everybody can attach all of those, and then we'll let everybody get caught up.
Oh, so Debbie, did you mix up your you mixed up your patterns. You didn't do them all the same, right?
I did the back piece, the back side of one of the flower pattern, and then this is the A side, as we like to call it, of the other pattern. I used 2 patterns
You used patterns.
for this one. Yeah, this one takes 2 sheets.
Yes, and I didn't have 2 sheets left, so I am gonna fudge
Oh.
it. I didn't have 2 sheets of pretty and pink left. It's my favorite color. What do you want from me?
And that's the one we doubled up on anyway. That was
Yeah,
the color
it
we
was.
both,
We both used.
because we only had 5 colors and we wanted to make 6 cards. Okay. Tell me when everybody's got that part done.
Done.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
no.
For those that are done, the next step's really easy anyway. You can take this piece here, and it's going to go right here on basically what would normally be the inside of the card, but in this case, it's not going to be. So you can go ahead and attach that. Okay, so that's gonna go just like that. And then you can burnish these score lines and burnish them really good. Okay, tell me when everybody's ready to start making boxes. Basically, that's what we're gonna do.
I'm ready.
Okay, so you just attached the black piece to the inside. That's where we are, right?
And
Yes.
the DS and the
And all the
DS.
DSP pieces. I got. Okay.
Yeah.
And one of mine doesn't have DSP because I'm gonna have to go find something to substitute because I have a big piece. But I have a sample. I have a really pretty sample.
There you go. You could just put a white piece. You could emboss it or something if you wanted
Yeah,
to.
that's probably what I'll do.
Okay. Take the largest piece of petal pink that's pre-scored. You should have 3 of them that look like this. Take the largest one and burnish all of these score lines.
Wait.
So you're going to end up with something that looks like this. Okay. Once you have this, what you're going to do is, and I used glue. I felt like glue was the easiest thing to do. So you're going to take your glue or whatever your adhesive choice is, put it on this, the bigger end over here, because here's what it looks like. You're going to put it on this end over here. And then what we're going to do is where this is folded, this score line here, right next to where that inside piece technically would be, you're going to take this, you're going to line it up with that score line, and you're going to center it from top to bottom, and then you line it up like this.
Here.
Okay, so this is what it should look like right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody got that part done?
No.
Then what you're going to do, what I do is lay it flat, and this will want to fold right here, lay that flat, and you've got this little tiny half inch strip right there. We're going to put adhesive glue, and then you just fold it over like this and press it down. That's the easy way to make the box. And then I'll show you when you open it up, there's your first box. Just like that. Okay. So make sure that if you're using glue, make sure you give it a chance to like dry before you start moving things around again. Okay, there's your first one.
Okay, hang on. I don't get the box.
Okay, so
Debbie.
yes,
Did I score these right?
I hope so.
I don't get a box.
Well, it's not a full box. If you look, see how it goes in
Oh,
here just
wait.
like that? It's not
Wait.
technically it's not a full enclosure box. It's just
Oh,
it is
okay.
a box,
So
but
It's
a
missing
partial
a
box.
side.
Yes,
I was
it
doing the
is
same
missing
thing
a
Mom was
side.
doing. I wanted it to be a
Oh.
full. Okay.
Yeah, it's not going to make a full box. Okay, does that make sense now?
maybe.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, then you'll take the next piece, and we're going to do
Okay.
the same thing, burnish these. And this is what it looks like. Again, you have, see, if you look here, Sharon, you have that gap right here. But technically it is kind of a box, but you
Okay.
do have a gap. Okay, then you take the bigger piece again. We're going to put glue on here on this right side, I guess you could call it. And then this one is going to go in the center, top to bottom. You push it
Oh.
right up against the edge here. So we're going to push this up
Okay,
against
I've got the
here.
wrong box.
And this is going to go down like this. And then you push it down. Okay, is everybody with me?
No, it's not yet.
Okay, I'll wait.
I'm really
So Debbie,
behind.
it's the bigger end. This what we're gluing.
Yes, first,
The first one is the bigger box.
the bigger end. Yes.
The bigger end. Okay.
Yes,
Or side, the bigger.
yes. The
And the
wider
little
side at the,
bitties-
yeah.
Okay.
And then again, you're going to just fold this over here. And this little strip here, you'll put adhesive there, and then you'll close it again, just like we did with the first one. So we'll lay that down like that. And then we have 2 of them, just like that.
Oh, this is difficult for an old woman.
Hang in there.
I'm
You're
sorry. See, I told you I had nightmares about it.
Well, yeah, I can see why.
Okay, is everybody with me?
No, I'm just getting started on my second box.
Okay, well, we'll wait. Has everybody got 2 boxes done?
Yes.
No, I'm
Okay.
good.
Hang
Okay,
on
we'll
just a
wait.
minute.
We'll
Yeah,
wait till
I'm-
everybody has their second, and then we'll do the last one together, just so everybody's got it. Like I said,
Wait,
once
Debbie,
you do,
show me how it folds again, like when it folds close. Because I may have done something wrong.
so it should look like that. It should go closed like this, Tracy.
Okay, maybe I just didn't burnish enough.
That's what, yeah, you do have to burnish it pretty good. Otherwise it doesn't want to,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Okay. Then the last piece, you're going to take the end with you want the wider piece in the middle. You only want 1 score line over here, and you've got 2 over here. You're going to put your adhesive on this piece, and that's what's going to go right here to make the 3rd box. So you're going to take this piece here. Here's the other 2 score lines right here. And this one is going to go right here up against that edge and then centered. And again, I just push it down, put pressure to it. And then you'll open this up and you'll put adhesive right here and then close that down like that, just like we've done with the others. And that one will go like that. Then you should have this. That one popped up right away. Let me close this back down.
Oh, okay.
You do want to make sure you give it, if you're using glue, you want to make sure you give it time to dry before you pop it up and down.
Oh, God. What is this not doing?
There. So then you should have this going on.
Okay, I see what I did wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
This would be a good mystery stamping one, Tracy.
I'm never making this again. Kidding. No, it's not that bad. It's just you just got to figure out what the.
Okay, why is my little one not
I'll do
working?
it at your mystery stamping.
Okay, that's fine. You can be a guest. You can be the guest.
Okay, does everybody have all their boxes?
Yes.
No.
Yay. Okay.
What's
Now
wrong,
you're
Mom?
going to take the black pieces that you've put your DSP down, and the first one is going to go here. But before you attach it, attach a piece of ribbon that'll come down like this, and then attach it to that first. It's not one of the boxes, but it's the first part of the card. It's going to go right here. So attach your ribbon first. Don't forget that part.
Does the ribbon have a bow or is it just a straight ribbon?
It's a ribbon, and I do the little half bow right here. I call it a half bow, but I just tie the little knot around a piece right there.
Okay.
Just like that.
So you just did it around the layering piece, not all the way around the card.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
And then once you have your ribbon attached, you can attach that first piece right there. And then tie your little, you can put a bow, you can tie a half bow, whatever you want.
I want to scream. Does that help?
I'm sorry. But when it's done, you're going to say, oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, my mom has only been stamping since January. So
And I
this is
think she's
like
doing
a lot.
awesome.
I think she does great.
Okay. So you got that first one down with your ribbon?
Yes.
Working on it, but yes, close enough.
Okay. Then your next pieces are going to just, it should be pretty self-explanatory here. They're just going to line up just like this. And you're going to attach all of those little squares with the black. Just like that.
Still did something.
Yeah, this isn't one of those cards that you'd want to make a dozen of, that's for sure.
Sure.
Sure don't want to make Christmas cards out of them, that's for sure.
No, probably not. Maybe one for that special person, maybe, but no, this would not. And this is not something you make for a
I'm
card
not
swap.
sure there's anybody that special.
Hey, hey.
I love you with all my heart, but wow.
But she's not making you this card.
Okay,
No,
well,
I'm not.
I see where I am in the family food
I
chain
made
now.
you the most difficult
She
one.
did. Mom, she did make me a very she did. My card from my mom was great. And she said she's never making that one again either.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, once you have your pieces on, then it should look like that.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Okay,
There we go.
then you're going to stamp, and I did the thinking of you. So I stamped the thinking in the pretty in pink, and then I stamped just over a little bit with the of you in memento black. But you can do it however you want. Sorry, I'm gonna have to. So there's that part. I'm actually gonna do the U first because I want that right there. And then we have that. And then you'll just attach this stamped piece to that other piece of basic black that we set aside. Then, is everybody caught up?
Hang on, wait a minute.
No, I'm not.
Okay, I'll wait.
Hang on, I'm missing. Uh-oh. What size is the white piece that you just did? That you stamped on?
White piece is 1.5 by 3 3/4.
Okay. Yep. I hope, did everybody else get it that you got kits from me? Did you get your piece? Because apparently I didn't give myself one.
Did somebody say no?
Yes,
I said
I got
yes, we got
mine.
it.
Yes, I got mine.
I have
Oh.
mine.
Got it. Okay. Well, if I'm gonna mess up a kit, it should be mine. Okay, you said 1.5 by 3 3/4, Deb.
Yes.
Where does that go? I don't think I have it either.
It's the piece you're stamping on, you're stamping your greeting on, and then you're going to layer it on the piece of basic black, that other piece that I said set aside.
Oh, okay.
And then once you have these two layered together,
Where does that
this
go?
is going to go right here. I'm going to show you. It's going to go
Oh,
right
okay.
here
Oh, okay.
in the center. And when you attach it, you only will put a couple strips of adhesive right here
Oh, okay.
to hold down right here. You don't want to, you want to be able to have this open and close and do its fun, you know, its showcasing there. So you're only going to put a couple strips of adhesive. That's all I do is 2 strips. And then I kind of barely tuck it underneath the bow. Just get it centered in the center of all your boxes though.
I've got glue all over my fingers.
I do
We
too.
all
That
do.
happens. Okay, then what you need to do is take one of those strips you have left, put it on the basic white piece that you're going to flip over and put it on the back
Oh,
for where your greeting part is. And then you'll just want to add some bling. See, that wasn't too bad.
are we taking a break after this one?
Do you need to?
I do. I've got to go to the pate.
Well,
You
We
can go
can-
ahead and go and we'll catch you up.
Okay.
yeah, just don't forget to add your bling to this one.
Yeah,
And
I'm
then,
going to
yes.
finish. Let me finish this one and then
You
I'll.
can run to the bathroom. You have time.
What was this?
See, now
Jasper,
you see what stamping with her every week is like.
Yeah, really.
Wow.
She says I'm a pain. I'm a pain.
Oh.
And this could be.
Oh, no.
What happened?
Oh, no, that's right. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, oh. No, no. What did you do? Oh.
Okay. How's everybody doing?
Getting there.
Good. Just let me know when everybody's done.
I'm still stamping, but because I had to go find an ink pad, but anyway.
I don't have an ink pad.
I know, Mother. I need to send you ink pads.
I just wanted you to know that I can't stamp mine.
I know. You could.
Didn't
You just
send her those colors?
No, I didn't send her those colors, Debbie.
No.
I failed. I guess we know what she's getting this month.
I guess.
I should have put that down further. Oh, well.
All right. Okay.
It
So
still folds. That's all that matters is it still folds.
it needs to fold. Mother.
Yeah. I have something crooked on mine too, and I can't figure out where my malfunction is, but you know what? Nobody's gonna know.
Okay. So you're just doing the greeting underneath the, oh, that's going to look weird, Tracy.
Yeah, I
Shoot.
just stamped the thinking in the pretty in pink and then of you in black, but you could do
I
it all in-
love that. That looks so pretty. May I
See?
see the back again, please? So where did you put the extra, or just across the bottom?
I did it across the bottom. You could go across,
Okay.
you could go up and down if you want, or you can
Okay.
go across the bottom.
I didn't have enough DSP, so I'm having to angle mine with it.
Okay.
No, that's the wrong side.
Is everybody ready to move on?
Yeah. Okay.
No. But I can.
I wasn't losing paper.
Okay. Now this one is one I had not ever done either. And this one was inspired by Susan Campfield. And I don't know if any of you have seen some of the cards she comes up with. I swear to God, she must have an engineering degree or somebody in her family does.
Yeah,
Because some of those
absolutely.
cards are like out of, I won't even make them even for a fancy fold because it's one of those one and done that you kind of like the one we just did. But this is this is how this card stands. So it stands like this. And just to show you, but it's really simple to make. It just looks difficult, but then it stands up like this. And again, this is one that you put your greeting thing on the back. Okay. So this is one that you also will be using 2 different patterns of the paper. So what you're going to do is cut. Now I have I had a wide enough piece that was already cut for this piece here, but I'll tell you what the dimension is here in a minute. And then I'll have to cut that strip. Let me grab, if I have enough. I'm like Tracie, I was running out of some of the patterns, so I may have to improvise that piece. We'll see. Okay. So what you want to do, let's see. Take out the little strip of the petunia pop, and then you want to cut a piece of coordinating designer series paper at 1.5 by 4 3/4, and that's going to go right here. Okay, so I just need to trim mine down.
So 1.5 by 4 3/4.
1.5 by 4 3/4. And I have to trim mine just 1.5 by 4 3/4. Okay, there's that piece cut. And then go ahead and you might as well just attach it right now. That way it's already attached and you're not going to lose parts and pieces.
And 4 3/4.
1.5 by 4 3/4.
Okay.
Now, you'll also want a piece that is going to go on your card base. You have this little flap up here. So you're going to have a piece that's going to go right here that I did in the same pattern, but I don't think I have enough of that left over. It's going to be 3/4 by 4. So you want it's this piece right here. So if you guys should have enough because you're starting with a half a pack that you got. So cut a piece that's 3/4 by 4 and put it right here on this flap. I'm not going to put a piece there yet because I'm going to figure out what I want to do with that. I may just put a piece of white that's embossed. And then you can burnish the whole card front, both score lines once you're doing that too, because we're going to be attaching a couple pieces here. So you can attach the one to the front flap.
A white piece, is that what we're putting there? On that flap?
You should have a piece of designer series paper here, just like this. The one that's going to coordinate with this is how I did it. And then I
Okay.
did a different one here. I
Okay.
just don't have another of that color left. I have to either switch patterns or do something different.
So wait for. I don't know.
And I might just cut it off of here. Oh, I'll cut it off the back side of this. Look at that. 3/4 by 4. I did find a piece.
4 1/4 by 4 is the first cut. Because I'm way behind.
Where are you on this one right here?
No, I'm on this the first
The tiny
big
piece?
cut. No, the big cut. I think.
This one, we didn't cut this one yet.
Oh, okay. So which
This
one
big
did we
piece
cut?
we didn't cut, but you can. We were cutting these two first.
Okay, and what were they?
This long one right here is going to be 1.5 by 4 3/4. And then the little strip that's going to go here is 3/4 by 4. And that's these two coordinating pieces. Then this big piece right here that goes right here in this little square, you're going to cut it at 4 by 4 1/4. And that's a coordinating pattern, unless you want it all to be the same. So you
4
want it
and 4 1/4.
4 by 4 1/4.
Okay, so this is our third pattern, right, Debbie? Or second pattern.
Yes, yes.
So 4 by 4 1/4. Okay.
Yeah, basically the coordinating piece that you want with it. I mean, unless you want to do them all in one pattern, you
Yeah.
can.
No,
But
don't
I
know.
think it looks better if it's a little bit different in coordinating.
Gonna go. But that just glues onto the
Front flap, the bottom portion of your card base right here. So here's your card. It's going to go on this bottom.
okay, the outside piece. Okay.
Yeah, the outside.
Okay, I understand now.
Goes right here. Okay.
Okay.
Tell me if everybody's caught up.
No,
When you're caught up, I should say.
3/4, 4.
Okay. Once you have all three of these pieces attached here, this piece here, you're going to just put a couple strips right here because it's going to attach to that top flap. And then the rest is going to stay free because you want it to be able to open because it's an easel card. So you're only going to attach a couple pieces of adhesive right there or glue, whatever you're using. And then you just line it up here. Make sure you're straight. And then you have this going on just like that. Okay. There's that part. We'll go ahead and stamp our greeting next. And I did thank you on this one, and I did it all in the same color. This time I didn't add the black to it, but you can do it however you want. That.
So we're done cutting, right, Debbie?
You'll need one more little piece for the inside. So you're going to need, oops, here's my sample. You'll need one more little piece of DSP that goes on that other white strip for the easel part right here.
Oh, okay.
I didn't go to the inside yet. I was
Okay, I'm sorry.
no, it's fine. I was doing all the outside first.
I'm running back and forth between my cutting station and the counter to put these together. So I'm like, okay,
Oh,
that's
well,
fine.
I can give you that. I can give you the measurement.
I'm a big girl. I can remember.
Okay. Once you have your greeting stamped, that's just going to attach to the front just like this. And I went up to the edge of this piece right here. And then you can put it wherever you want on here. I mean, I wouldn't put it way up here because you wouldn't be able to open the card, but anywhere along here, I kind of tend to go to the middle, but you can do it wherever you want. And again, you're only going to add adhesive to this little portion right here. You don't want to close the card completely. So in this case, I put like 3 strips of adhesive. And then I just line it up. And there's the front. So now the front of the card is all done, except for the bling that we'll add at the end. Okay, is everybody with me?
Hang on, let me stamp real quick.
Okay.
I'm sorry, teacher. I didn't do my homework and get prepared because I had people at my house.
I just gotta stop dropping everything.
Quarters by
I had those days.
hell
Right.
yeah, me too.
Gotta be able to find everything.
By 4. Then what you'll need, and it doesn't matter what pattern you pick for this, you can pick either one of them. A piece that's going to go on this extra little white piece you have left over. You want it to be 3/4 by 4 because that's going to create that little easel part right here. So that's the last cut.
If I could get my ink pad open.
What have you done?
And we're going to be finishing up this just in time because Jasper just woke up and we all know after a nap they have to go potty.
Yeah.
I don't trust him. He's pretty good about going and sitting by the door though, but craft room, he hasn't had an accident in the craft room yet, so.
Okay, may I see your card opened up there?
Yes. So here it is closed.
Okay,
And then when you open it, this is the little easel part right here. We're going to pop
okay,
this up with
so I need
dimensionals.
to put a little piece in there.
Yes, 3/4 by 4. You want to cut a coordinating piece and lay it and put it on top of that white piece that you have.
Oh, okay.
So 3/4 by 4. Jasper, hang on, buddy. Okay. Then all you're going to do now is you have 2 pieces of basic white. One is for the inside here, and you can emboss it with whatever embossing folder you want to use. One is for the back that you'll put back here. And then, of course, you can put a little strip along the bottom right here. Then you can decide how you want or where you want your easel part to go. If you want it to go, you know, open like that, if you want it like this, and you will pop this piece up with dimensionals. So I'm just going to put like 4 dimensionals on this piece. And for this one, I grabbed the big ones. Usually I like the smaller, the minis, but in this case, I'll use the big ones. And then, and let's see, I'll measure. I went up about 1.5 inches from the bottom, if that helps everybody, or if that, you know, gives you an idea of where. So when you open the card up, so here's your card. You open it like this. This is going to go down here. Like I said, I went about 1.5 inches. I'm not measuring, I'm just guessing. And it'll be just like that. And then your embossed piece goes on the back side right here. Now, if you don't want to have this piece embossed and have it be decorative, this could be where you write your greeting. It doesn't matter. The only thing is you'll see it.
It'll show through.
Well, it will if you have it in the easel part.
Right.
It won't when it's all closed up, but I just thought I liked having it.
Oh, Debbie, we embossed these.
Yeah, you already pre-embossed.
We
Well,
pre-embossed these.
Look at us. We are
I
smart.
know. I'm like, wait a minute. This one feels funny. This is that new embossing folder that remember that we got.
Yeah, it is the new one. And I couldn't remember because we talked about, oh, should we let them use their own embossing folder? Should we pre-emboss? But you're right, we did emboss. Well, look at us go.
I mean, come on.
Hang on, Jasper. Okay, I will be right back. All you have left to do is the little tiny piece, but he's whining. I'll be right back.
Go, Debbie.
Poor baby ball.
Yes.
And I'll show you Jasper.
You guys, he is so stinking cute.
Oh, isn't he?
He is adorable. He's like 9 weeks old. He's a baby.
Aw.
They got him right as he was turning 8 weeks old.
I
And then
wish-
they had him for like a day and a half or 2 days, and then their power went out for 2 days.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Well, he's getting lots of experience right from the start.
Yeah. Right. He is really cute. And he has been really good because like we were cutting and prepping, and he slept under her chair pretty much the whole time that. And it usually takes us 2 to 3 hours to cut and prep for you guys, so he did really well.
Oh yeah, but my mother had a guide dog that would sleep under her drum set, so try that.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's,
When I came in to start doing this, my cat was sleeping in my crafting chair.
oh
No, you have to move. Sorry.
the girls are in the house today.
Okay, so what's this extra piece of white for, Tracy?
It goes on the back of the card for you to be able to write.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's your
Now this piece of white here that goes across where she's got thank you,
yeah.
does it have a designer paper under it?
No,
No, it's
It's
just the
just the
Yeah.
just the
white?
thank you.
just yeah.
Okay, so I can just glue it on.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
make sure you only glue the part that goes on this strip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
okay.
used a little piece of tear and tape, Mom,
Oh, okay.
That's what I did too.
because I think that's the easiest thing to do, because then you really know where you're putting it. All right. I've still got to.
Okay.
All right, I gotta go cut one more piece of.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Did everybody get that done? I'm just going to cut a piece here from my backside.
Great if I could cut straight today. I don't know what's going on with me.
Okay, how'd everybody do? Everybody
Good.
got it done?
Yes.
I don't have my back one on yet.
That's what I'm just attaching right now.
Yay. Yay.
Yeah, I just got to do the strip and make the easel piece. And
And there we go. And don't forget to add your bling.
same time. Mhm.
Okay.
You good?
I know you all loved project number 2, right?
I love it.
I love not having to cut all the pieces.
I
Yeah.
love the card. The card is, I love the card.
It really, honestly, you guys, it wasn't that bad. It did that. It was a little time consuming to cut those pieces, but it really wasn't that bad once you started doing it. Because
Once you make one.
Once you make one, and it makes sense when you start cutting and scoring, it just kind of comes together.
Yeah,
So
I'm
it
just
really
teasing you
isn't-
guys.
It really isn't that bad. Hey, at least you didn't make them make lollies.
That is true. Okay. Let me remove spotlight on my hands because then I am going to show you Jasper. Come, buddy.
Yay!
Here he is in his
Hey,
debut.
Oh my goodness.
So cute.
Fuzzy nose.
So what am I looking
Oh,
at?
wow.
He is so cute.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Drew calls him the little terrorist. So when he's asleep, we always say he's dreaming of his next terrorist attack.
Oh,
What do you think, Lee?
tell Drew to stop trash talking that baby.
We say that about my
Little.
black cat too. She's thinking up murder plots.
Yeah.
Eh,
Hey, let go. Yeah, you took all his glasses off. See, you are a little terrorist.
All right,
And
David,
Annabelle calls him the little nutcracker.
that's funny.
I don't know how she came up with that, but all of a sudden she's like, hey, you little nutcracker. Hey, get out of
That's
there.
funny.
No. Leave it. No. Okay. I think what we'll do is take, let's see, it's 11:37. How about if we come back at 12:15? And then Tracie will do her 3 cards. Sorry, he's getting into anything he can now. See, up from a nap. Jasper, no.
You're talking about taking a half-hour break?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna do 30 minutes.
Yeah.
okay.
So we'll be back at 12. That'll give me time to upload the video for one, because if we do it all at once, it makes it really hard to upload the video. Because it gets really big then. So we'll take a half-hour break and then we'll be back here at 12:15 and then we'll do the last Tracie's 3 cards.
Okay, so let's just
12:15?
we've
I
got
thought y'all
three
were
we've got
in
3
our-
time zones. It's 12:15 if you're on the West Coast. It's
It's just 15 after.
3 it's
3:15
15 after
on the-
whatever your next hour is. So
3:15 on the East Coast.
3:15 on the East Coast. And if you're in
And
the
if
middle,
you're
2:15.
in between,
Mom.
it's probably 2:15.
It's 2:15.
Okay, I'll see y'all back here at whatever
I'll-
time.
I'll
In a half
text you.
hour.
All right.
No, 30 minutes. Just set a 30-minute timer.
Yeah,
Okay.
30-minute timer. All right, I'm
Okay.
going to stop recording and then as soon as we get off, it'll upload for me. All right, we'll see you guys back in a half hour.
Okay.
Okay, bye.